True. Dave, are you someone who works out?
I am someone who used to work out.
Uh-huh. Because a young man by the name of Dan in Hoboken sent me a hilarious article called Run Wild with the Ultimate Playlist over at ESPNthemagazine.com. And I'm going to tell you all about it.
Okay.
You want to hear about it?
Please.
Then you set your phone down and turn your radio up. Because now I'm not talking to you, Dave, anymore. I'm talking to the you of everyone.
Okay.
You have a good night.
Talk to you later.
Thanks. Written by Jeff Pearlman. In the cliched world of the American marathon, Survivor's Eye of the Tiger reigns supreme, and unfortunately for millions of innocent eardrums, ubiquitous. Marching bands play it along courses. Cover bands butcher it incessantly. Those among us who believe in singing aloud to iPods squeal it with death-inducing gusto. In other words, it's everywhere. I'm leaving out his, he puts a word in there that's a substitute for a swear word, but I'm not going to give this guy any, I'm going to let him do his, sports, trash talk toilet mouth on my show. So this guy, he hates Eye of the Tiger. So he comes up with his list of the top, it's like the workout, the ultimate workout list. 26 songs. Song number 1, Lose Yourself by Eminem. Song number 2, Jesus Walks by Kanye West. Yeah. How about a running song on there? You guys are already doing walking. What, are you winding down already? You're 4 minutes into your workout, you're already walking? Song number 3, King of the Nighttime World by Kiss. What? Really? Third? That's the third song you're working out? Yeah, I'm supposed to be there working out, and all of a sudden a thing comes on, Kiss comes on, the group that physical fitness was never a part of the equation. Think of Fat Gene Simmons. I'm supposed to be running, pouring it on. Number 4, I Try by Talib Kweli with Mary J. Blige, or as Spike would say, with what did he say? Mary J. What? Number 5. This is where the guy already proves that he's insane and has the worst taste in music. Number 5, from the album Nuclear Furniture from 1984, Jefferson Starship and Laying It on the Line. Why? By this point, Jefferson Starship, once Jefferson Airplane. What? Thanks for that rock tip. It's like, wait a minute, are you sure about that? This guy must know someone in that music scene. What am I dealing with? Don Kirshner here? This guy must be. Wait a minute. Jefferson Starship used to be Jefferson Airplane. By this point, Jefferson Starship, once Jefferson Airplane, had become a shell of its revolutionary self. Revolutionary. Really? Can we look back at Jefferson Airplane and see how revolutionary they actually were? I think the only revolution they were a part of was the me revolution. How much they could take for themselves. And Altamont. Best part when Marty Balin gets it. There's your revolution. Guy dressed up in denim. You think he was a denim a denim salesman wouldn't dress a mannequin in denim as much as he was dressed in denim that day at Altamont. Well, I thought he was all denimed out. But this song, powerfully sung by Grace Slick and Mickey Thomas, combined Aerosmith-esque gusto with a passionate anti-war message. I think it's really great that a song from 1984 was taking on the war. What was it Grenada taking on? Now imagine working out. I'm reading from a list of workout songs suggested by this guy over at ESPN. Song number 6, Scenario by Tribe Called Quest. I like Scenario. Song number 7, another one of Spike's enemies, Metallica with Enter Sandman. Really? Whoever wants to hear that song again? Who? This guy's complaining about Eye of the Tiger, and he's putting Enter Sandman. Song number 8, Jump Around by House of Pain. Is this guy working out in a frat house? He's working out at a TGI Fridays. Song number 9, Highway to Hell by AC/DC. I don't know that one. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I do. I've only heard it 8 billion times. Highway to Hell. How's this guy getting fired up about anything? Highway to Hell. Why? And he gives these little whys for each one. The beat, the tempo, the riff, the message, and one of the most celebrated voices in rock history, says Styx guitarist Tommy Shaw. You can hurt yourself if you're not careful. Wait a minute. The guy, Tommy Shaw, is saying that this is an incredible rock song? I'm supposed to judge what Tommy Shaw, the guy responsible for the best of times? That guy knows rock all of a sudden? Finally puts Jay-Z on here, but he puts Crazy in Love with Beyonce. Wah, wah. Good song. Is that really the best Jay-Z song you want? You're working out? That's really what you wanted to put on there? No room for dirt off your shoulders? It doesn't get in there? Song number 11, Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5. Written by singer Adam Levine about the frustration of dealing with a record label. The result is a frenzied, angry, fast-paced masterpiece. Supposed to be working out. Hear this guy moan about, well, what's he moan about? Points? Tour support? Guy singing a song about tour support? Supposed to keep me working out? No. Song number 12, Too Cold by Vanilla Ice. Which is his, that was his like a rap metal remake of Ice Ice Baby. This is this guy's best. This is the best stuff this guy could think of. You give this guy, there's no room in a 160 gig iPod for that one song. Song 13, Panama by Van Halen. Song number 14, Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. What is this guy? This guy, are these the best songs to work out to, or is he just literally listing the Wayne's World 2 soundtrack? FMU, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on the Tommy Shaw bashing.
I know. It's. I mean, listen to some. Have you been listening to this list?
Some of it, yeah.
Song number 19, Welcome to the Jungle.
That song rocks.
I mean, well, yeah, it's a rockin' song, but it's a matter of how am I supposed, like, how many times do you need to hear Welcome to the Jungle?
Well, I mean, it's a good song. It doesn't quite rule, but it certainly, it rocks, yeah.
Oh, okay. Song number 22, Walk This Way, Run DMC with Steven Tyler and Joe Perry.
You don't like that song?
Well, I like the original, and I like plenty of Run DMC, but I don't need to hear that version was just so kind of. I mean, was that making anyone happy?
Oh, I loved it. I thought that one. I thought the original version rocked, and the remake pretty much ruled. Don't you?
What's that?
I said I think that the original version rocked, but the remake ruled.
Hey, who is this?
What do you mean?
I recognize your voice, and you're kind of talking in weird. You're using a couple phrases that are familiar.
My name is Ronald. Why?
Ronald.
Yeah.
What's your what's your full name, Ronald?
Ronald T. Clontle.
Ronald Thomas Clontle?
Thomas, yeah.
Yes. Really?
I'm enjoying your show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You know, I think I might have been on your show a couple years ago.
Yeah, well, it would have been more than a couple years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it seemed like it was very recent. You were kind of giving me a hard time from what I remember.
I was giving you a hard time?
Yeah, I was promoting the Bible.
The Bible.
Yeah.
You had that book out.
That was very dismissive.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A lot of people refer to that as their Bible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
R squared.
What's that?
R squared?
R squared.
Yeah.
What's R squared?
Rock, rot, and rule.
What you mean, cubed?
No.
No?
No. It's a comma. A comma counts for one. Idiot.
Oh, wow. A little spicy there, huh?
Well, the book's in its 10th edition.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
So it sells pretty well?
Oh, it sells great, yeah.
And what have you been up to since it was probably about 10 years ago since we heard from you?
97 the book came out, yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you had called.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well, you know, things were going great for a long time.
Uh-huh.
You know, but I certainly made a lot of enemies.
With the content of the book.
Exactly. You know,
Sure.
Basically I said some artists rocked, some ruled, and some rotted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and basically the bass player for Letters to Cleo,
Yeah.
he tried to kill me after I said they rotted.
What?
Yeah. With a buck knife.
He tried to kill you.
Yeah, he got into my apartment somehow.
I'm sorry to laugh. I know it's not funny that somebody tried to kill you.
Not funny.
And so you did not like Letters to Cleo.
No. They had that one song where she just talked too fast in it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Larry Mullen Jr. also tried to kill me.
From you too.
Exactly, yeah.
And why was that?
Well, my follow-up book
Uh-huh.
was called Irish Thunder, the Larry Mullen Jr. story, Part 1.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't like it at all.
And what would he not have liked about it?
Well, you know, I was always fascinated by his dynamic drumming, and he always seemed like the quiet guy in the group. You didn't really know much about him, so I pitched a book on him to Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
And Rock, Rock, and Roll was doing so well that they leapt at it, and they gave me a huge advance, which, I'll be honest, I blew on Coke, and, well, Coke.
Okay.
And basically the problem was that Larry isn't the most interesting guy on earth.
Okay.
So I had to start kind of fudging facts.
To kind of make the book seem more exciting?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I'm assuming that's what he got mad about.
Yeah, basically I said that he ran away from home at 13 to play drums for Van Morrison.
Uh-huh.
Which didn't happen. And I also said that he joined the Chieftains.
Uh-huh.
And I also said that he killed his mother.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
Well, that didn't happen either.
No.
No.
So he was not happy with you.
Yeah, and he blocked the book from coming out too, so it never came out.
Okay, and is that kind of where things went off the track for you?
They went a little further off the track after that.
Uh-huh.
The thing that really brought me down
What's that?
Jazz, Rot, and Rule.
Jazz, Rot, and Rule.
Yeah.
Which was what? I'm assuming it's a follow-up book.
Same kind of idea as Rock, Rot, and Rule, but for jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And I was riding so high on Rock, Rot, and Rule that basically I was partying my buns off most of the time. And
okay.
My buddies, they actually called me the conductor. Can you guess why?
The conductor?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Guess.
Because you were the boss? Like you were the one running everything?
What does a conductor, what does he drive?
A train?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the train run on?
Oh, okay. Rails. Is that what it is?
No, actually, they called me the conductor because I used to orchestrate these elaborate sex scenes that I'd film at parties.
Ugh, okay.
And I'd use them to blackmail people. Why?
Oh, okay. That's terrible.
What? Fun.
So you using something to blackmail people?
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Like you've never blackmailed anybody?
No.
Really?
I never have. How many people? What's that?
Has the call screener kid done that?
The kid call screener? Has he blackmailed anybody? I don't know. I don't think so. I would assume not. He's a good guy.
Oh, it's just something you do.
Well, how many people have you blackmailed?
Jeez,
What, are you counting them?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be at least 80-some. Why?
And what are you doing when you blackmail them? Like, what are you getting from them?
Well, I get money from them. It depends if they have, like, businesses, then I'll get free goods, products,
Mm-hmm.
favors,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing.
So
I threatened to show the film.
Oh, okay. That's how you get them.
Other. Yeah.
So getting back, you were kind of at the top of your game.
Yes, yeah. And so I had another lucrative deal for Jazz, Rot, and Rule.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'm not that big a jazz fan.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I like the Brian Setzer Orchestra just fine, but I'm more into rock and pop.
Sure. Well, I wouldn't exactly say the Brian Setzer Orchestra was jazz.
He's got that sort of jazzy beat, though.
But that's not jazz.
Sure it is. Have you heard his take on Jingle Bell Rock?
You know what? I might have, but again, that's not jazz.
Well, sounds sort of like it,
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so I started working on Jazz, Rot, and Rule, and I thought it would be as easy as Rock, Rot, and Rule.
Mm-hmm.
But I really didn't know that much about the artists.
Sure.
And the week the book came out, I was invited by this guy named Paul Higgins to participate on a panel at a jazz con.
Yes, the king of... He was a... Wow, that's another name from the past.
Yeah.
He was a guy who did conventions.
He still does, yeah.
Oh, he's still out there?
Although I think I heard that someone tried to murder him recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the circumstances were, but I did hear that he was almost murdered.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of murder out there.
Yes. So, it was me, Barry Newsom, who's, of course, the main editor at Downbeat.
Okay.
Milt Keller, who's the jazz critic at the Boston Herald, and Wynton Marsalis.
Uh-huh.
And it got off to a really bad start when I didn't recognize Wynton Marsalis.
Yeah, that might set things off on the wrong foot.
Well, I didn't recognize his face or his name.
Oh, you didn't even know his name?
No. It was pretty embarrassing. And then he got really mad.
Uh-huh.
And then Milt Keller explained to me that Wynton was one of the great jazz trumpeters of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, "Oh, you mean like Big Spider-Man?"
Like who?
Big Spider-Man.
Big Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Big Spider? You don't mean Bix Spiderbeck.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Big Spider-Man.
Well, it's a name you hear a lot, but you never really see it in print.
Uh-huh. So you thought that there was a guy from the 20s.
Yeah.
Named Big Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You thought that... You've known that the character of Spider-Man hasn't been around since the 20s.
No, I thought Spider-Man had been around since, like, the Civil War.
the character, you thought that... Okay.
He wasn't?
No, he definitely wasn't.
I thought comics had been around kind of since, like, forever almost.
Well, not superhero comics, no.
Really?
I mean, there were illustrations and like little one-panel things, but not superhero comics from 200 years ago.
I think we'll just agree to disagree on that.
I'm going to agree to... I know that that's not the case at all.
Okay. Well, anyway,
who was Spider-Man fighting in the Civil War?
I guess I don't know, like Frederick Douglass, someone like that.
Okay.
Or I don't know.
So he was in the middle of the actual war.
Oh yeah, who was Sherman? He had like a march, right? He probably like helped him march. Mm-hmm. Like
okay.
Clear the way for him when he
sure.
went down. When he went up to the north or something.
So you just fill these blanks in your own head.
Well, it's sort of factual, isn't it?
This has so little to do with the facts.
Well, anyway,
uh-huh.
So, and then to make matters worse, at the panel, I said that Joe Zawinul was in the band Chicago.
The keyboardist from what, Weather Report?
Well, then that was pointed out to me. And then when I realized I was wrong, I tried to play it off like I meant he was in the city of Chicago that day.
Okay. So
and then he laughed again.
Who laughed?
Everybody.
So everybody laughed at you.
And someone actually threw something at me.
What did they throw?
A hamburger.
You got hit with a hamburger?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then I ended up faking a sick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
To kind of get off
diarrhea and I ran.
Okay. To get off the podium.
Off the Diaz, yeah.
Off the what?
The Diaz?
The dais?
What?
Yeah.
That?
It's what you were up on.
Oh.
It's the elevated part. Wow. So did jazz rot and rule? What ended up being the status of that after this disaster?
Last I heard, they were using it for insulation.
Well, did the book come out?
Sort of, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Limited run, kind of?
It didn't do too good.
Do you know how many copies it might have sold?
Yeah.
I'm curious to know.
I'll tell you.
How many?
132.
132?
Mm-hmm.
That's how many it sold total?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is pretty bad.
Shut up. But I'm pleased to say things have taken a turn for the much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
How so? What's up with you now, Ronald?
Well, I actually just bought a half house in Newbridge.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're moving to Newbridge now?
Absolutely, yes.
How do you find you like it?
Well, I haven't actually been there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I met a wonderful woman online, and I'm completely in love with her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sheila makes me so happy, and I'm so glad I can help her out with her 2 kids.
Sheila?
Yeah.
Sheila who?
Sheila Larson. Why?
Sheila Larson.
Yeah. Do you know of her? It's a big town.
Yeah, well, I do know Sheila Larson. What did you say you were doing? You were going to help her out?
With her 2 kids, yeah.
I think she only has 1 kid. With, like, Skywalker or something like that.
It's Sky Stalker, you munch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sky Stalker. And what was that from?
I think it's from what do you call it? Transformers, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was her kid.
That's one of her kids. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, I didn't know she had a second kid.
Yeah. His name's Dom.
Dom.
Yeah. Why?
Because I have a brother named Dom.
Well, that's a common name.
Who has been involved. Oh, I'm sorry. With Sheila Larson.
Well, she sent me a picture of Dom.
Yeah.
He's kind of weird looking, actually. Like he looks like he's small, but he he looks like he could be either 12 or like 47.
He's 47. You're absolutely right with that guess. But he looks small.
Yeah. Like
how
looks
so?
like his legs look weird. He's wearing shoes.
Uh-huh.
But his legs are very stumpy. Like he has like shorts on.
Okay, so it sounds like he might be sitting, like having his legs folded so his knees are on top of his shoes, like Dorf on Golf. You ever see that look?
Yeah. I'm looking at the picture right now, actually.
Does it look a little bit...
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
But he's actually wearing a Transformers shirt. That's actually really tight on him.
Dom is wearing one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say I know he had a Transformers shirt when he was in his mid to late teens, I think.
Vintage.
Back when we were growing up. Yes, that would be an original Transformers shirt. That's not for the movie.
Wait. You don't think Dom's... with Sheila, do you?
I'm gonna... You know, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, I think you might be getting, I don't know, taken for a ride a little bit.
Great. Now who's going to be my first lady?
What's that?
I said, now who's going to be my first lady?
First lady of what?
When I'm mayor.
Okay, so you're running for mayor?
Yeah, Tom. I'm pleased to announce my candidacy for the Newbridge-Mayhew gubernatorial election.
Okay, I guess that shouldn't be a surprise at this point.
Well, I'm officially announcing my candidacy this Thursday at the annual Turkey Pancake Fun Swim at Lake Newbridge.
The what?
The annual Turkey Pancake Fun Swim. Are you going to be there?
No, but let's just back up to what a Turkey Pancake Fun Swim is.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Well, you've had turkey pancakes, right?
No.
What? Their pancakes they're super, super thick.
Uh-huh.
Like they're about 7 times the thickness of normal pancakes.
Okay.
And they've got turkey, kind of parts and chunks in them.
Uh-huh.
They're really good. And then each person eats 7 of them, and then you go swim.
Where are you swimming?
Lake Newbridge.
In November.
Mm-hmm.
Late November.
Yeah. I mean, it's brisk.
It's gonna be more than brisk.
It gets the blood flowing.
Oh, So people are gonna eat 7 of these giant pancakes.
It's a minimum. Yeah, it's required.
Oh, it's required.
Yeah. Why?
Well, I didn't know there were any minimums.
Oh, yeah.
On how many pancakes you could eat.
Yep.
And how do people do with the swimming on these that day? Or any trouble?
I've heard of some problems. Yeah.
Like what would be a problem you've heard of?
Cramping. Some joint kind of swelling, heart stoppage. What else? Sinking. Some sinking.
Yeah, just some sinking also, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes those chunks are really big.
I mean, what's that?
The chunks in the pancake.
Yeah. So you were going to announce your candidacy at this.
Yep. Wait till you hear my slogan.
Mm-hmm.
It's best seen, actually, on a banner.
Okay.
You ready?
What is it?
Rock, comma,
yeah.
Rot, and in parentheses, he will, out of parentheses, rule, back into parentheses, you, comma, Newbridge, close parentheses.
Well,
it rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It sounds very catchy.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Rock. Let me get this straight. Say it again.
Rock.
Uh-huh.
Rot, and in parentheses, he will, out of parentheses, rule, back into parentheses, you, comma, Newbridge, close parentheses.
So you're closing, it sounds like you're closing parentheses that might have been closed already.
No, it's 2 sets of parentheses, you munch.
Oh, Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So you are that's your banner. Your banner. Well, do you have a party?
Not yet. No, I'm probably gonna call it the ruler party.
Okay. Oh, the ruler. Wow, that sounds catchy.
I'll rule everybody.
No one would sound that wouldn't come off as intimidating at all.
Oh, not at all. But once they find out about my platform and the main part of my platform, I think everyone will be excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is?
Well, Tom, I'm very concerned with cigarette smoking.
Uh-huh.
And as you know, it's about to be outlawed in Newbridge.
Yeah, you mean trying to keep stamping it out in public places?
Exactly. Yep.
Like where would you? Are there other places you're looking to stamp it out?
Stamp it out? No, I'm going to overturn that when I'm elected.
Overturn what? The smoking ban?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think everyone should be able to smoke wherever and whenever and whatever they want.
Well, no, I don't. I don't think people should be able to smoke whenever they want or wherever they want. There should be some restrictions on where you can smoke.
But it looks cool.
It doesn't look cool.
Sure it does. Fonzie was always smoking.
Fonzie was never smoking.
Sure he was.
No.
He was too. He was
Where?
riding his chopper.
What?
He was riding his chopper and he was always smoking and blowing smoke in people's faces.
He never smoked once.
Sure he did. Ask Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
Your call screener kid. What's his name?
His name is Mike.
Mike, okay, sorry.
I'm going to leave Mike out of this.
You know what is second on my platform now?
What?
After you've just been such a creep and so argumentative?
Yeah.
My first act is going to entail you being drawn and quartered.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Count on it.
What's that?
Count on it.
Count on what? Me being drawn and quartered?
Yep. Just got to find the right artist first.
What do you mean, artist?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
When you're drawn and quartered. Someone draws a picture of all the townspeople throwing quarters at you.
No, that's just insane.
They used to do it all the time.
People were drawn and quartered all the time in the past, but
I know. I know they were.
But it was not.
And you'll be too.
What?
And you will be also.
So I've got to be worried about someone drawing a picture of me.
While people are whipping quarters at you. While you're naked. You're naked, too.
Okay, I'm naked.
Yeah.
You want to know what?
And you can't guard the stuff either. Your hand
great.
Yeah.
You want to know what?
What?
If that's drawn and quartered, fine. I'm ready for it.
Okay, well, it's coming.
So, you will be making your announcement in 2 days?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, I hope to see you down there.
I'm not going to be at the Turkey Pancake Fun Swim.
Well, I'm sure Keith will be there.
Well, he's actually running. He's a candidate.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, what's his platform?
He's been bouncing stuff off me. He's not ready to make a full declaration of his stand.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay, well.
But he, we'll see. You wouldn't want him at your thing. That might be a little, he might steal some votes from you.
Oh, he won't steal anything from me. I'll steal from him.
I'll
videotape it, too.
So you'll blackmail him.
Yeah.
But if you're stealing from him, why are you videotaping it?
Because I can. I videotape everything. I'm videotaping you right now. Look out the window.
Uh-huh.
See me?
No.
I'm down here.
I see a car.
That's me.
You're in that car.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to follow you home tonight, too.
Oh. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Look out.
Stop.
See you Thursday.
At the fun swim?
Yep. Get ready to swim, because it's going to be fun, except for the part where you drown.
Oh. Wow. That was a blast from the past. Wow. Holy moly.